Hey boys and girls, it's been a minute, so welcome back to Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline. Today we're going to make a couple pepper sauces that my granny used to make. So let's sit back and enjoy the ride.
Well folks, let's go make our granny's Trini style hot pepper sauce, and here's our ingredients.
You will need hot peppers, cloves of garlic, culantro or cilantro, sea salt, white vinegar and yellow mustard.
Well boys and girls, let's get the show on the road. Here I have about 15 to 20 hot peppers. The peppers we have here are some yellow and red Scotch bonnet peppers, also a chocolate Scotch bonnet which is much hotter than the regular Scotch bonnet peppers themselves. We also have some of the hottest peppers of Trinidad and Tobago, which is the Moruga scorpion pepper, and that pepper ain't no joke folks. I believe it's the third hottest pepper in the world. So let's set this plate afire aside and prep the rest of our ingredients. This next ingredient is called culantro. I'm just going to give this a rough chop to make the work easier for the blender. If you can't find culantro, you can use something called cilantro, just double the amount. And if you are like some people which is genetically inclined not to like this, you can leave it out completely. Big shout out to you Chris from Eastwind Farms. The next thing we're going to throw into the pool is about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, which we are going to give a rough chop. And remember folks, I will have the full list of all the ingredients in the show notes below. Now that we have dealt with our cold ingredients, it's time to deal with the hot one, which is our hot peppers. Now all you want to do is just give your hot peppers a rough chop, and please remember when doing this, please wear some gloves. I also remember my grandmother using something called a hand mill, and this was used for many things such as making pepper sauce, her green seasoning, and also if she wanted minced meat such as beef or chicken. When you have finished roughly chopping up a batch of peppers, you want to use a kitchen scraper to add the peppers to the bowl that has the culantro and garlic. And in the miracle of time, we are going to add our last batch of peppers into the pool.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click the post notifications for more.
So folks, now that we have finished prepping our ingredients, it's time for the next step. I'm going to add 1 cup of distilled white vinegar to the blender. The next step is to start adding our hot peppers, which is the star of the show. After adding some of the hot peppers, what I want to do next is add some of the culantro and garlic, alternating the layers as we go along. This is not necessary as I am using a blender, but if you were using the old mill as my grandmother, you would have to really alternate those layers to get a proper distribution of the ingredients. Now that all of our ingredients is in the pool, it's time to add some sea salt. I'm going to add 1 to 1.5 tablespoons. Now that all of our ingredients is in the blender, it's time to give this a good old whiz until you get the consistency and texture that you are looking for. I will have the link in the iCard above to the last pepper sauce I made, and also a couple links in the show notes below to a couple other recipes. Now that I have finished blended the pepper, this is the consistency what I am looking for. So guys, now that we have gotten that consistency that we are looking for, we're going to divide our hot pepper sauce into 2 portions. Here I am pouring out the first portion of hot pepper sauce into an 8-ounce coffee bottle, which I washed thoroughly with soap and warm water. And of course, you want to fill your bottle to the tippy top with that hot pepper sauce and put the cover on and set that aside. And here's the first batch of pepper sauce that my granny used to make. And for the second batch of pepper sauce, it's pretty simple enough. You just want to add about 1.5 to 3 tablespoons of plain old yellow mustard. All you want to do folks is just give this a quick old whiz to make sure you get that mustard all incorporated into that hot pepper sauce. Well folks, you know the drill by now. It's time to empty our second portion of hot pepper sauce into our 8-ounce bottle. We're going to put the cover on and then set this aside. Now that we have gotten our 2 bottles of pepper sauce, what we do here in Trinidad is let this sit in the sun for a few days, and this will help bring the flavors together. But before we do this, we're gonna fasten our seatbelts and get ready for a drive-by. Let's go!
So boys and girls, here's my great grandma's pepper sauces, and this will make your food so tasty. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notifications for more videos. See you all on our next cooking journey, and we're out until next time.